Hello there, Jenkins here. But you knew that already, didn't you? Yes, you did. Right, now down to business. Well done for checking out the Easy Protected Links plugin. Jolly clever of you. This plugin will assist in protecting your private or premium resources that you host on Amazon S3 and can create links that expire after a certain amount of time. Are you keeping up? That way, quite simply, people will not be able to share any URL links or any of your resources with others. Isn't that marvelous? No sneaking, no bypassing your prescribed channels. You decide how it gets passed along, if it gets passed along. For example, in case you're not actually keeping up, they would have to pay for an opt-in or request permission. It is your choice. As I have already installed the Easy Protected Links plugin on my very cool mainframe, I will explain how it works. Paying attention, chaps? Now, you will notice a new item in the menu called Settings. Place your lovely hand on your lovely mouse and click Easy Protected Link Settings. Once you have installed it, you will see that there are only a few default settings and a few options. So, assuming we are all on the same page and I have not lost you, these keys are what will make your snappy plugin work. In the first two boxes, paste the access key and secret key from your Amazon S3 account. Now, once that is done, you can set a default bucket. This is the awesome bucket name you would have created in Amazon S3. If it is not awesome enough, do not fret. You are able to change it later. The next key is the time allocated for your link to expire. You will have noticed by now that there has been a default time set for you. The default time is actually 24 hours, which according to my lightning fast processing unit is 1440 minutes. However, you can change it to suit you. Freedom of choice. You can set it to 1 hour, or 5 minutes, or 10 years really, but that would be just silly. Plain silly. Rightio. Now, you would have noticed that there is an expiry message. This is entirely optional, but it may come in rather handy, because should your user load the page where your download link is located, the primary timer will start counting down. For instance, should we input 1 minute into the expiry box and load the page where the download link is situated, the link to the download will expire in, you guessed it, 1 minute. I will come to that in a moment. So by putting a short message here, you are able to reduce the amount of support requests. Because, let's face it, do you really need to create more work for yourself? You can also choose whether you would like your links to appear as regular links or as a button. You may overwrite this when you create a link later. Fantastic. So, we shall leave this default setting as it is, just as a link. Don't forget to save your changes. Well done. Now we are ready to create a protected link. Let us click on Posts and select the post or page if you're so inclined, in which we would like to place the protected link. Do you follow? Jolly good. Right, now let's add a download text for the resource here. We will type the text that will be the link for your download. Let's now highlight the text for that link and click this button that says Insert Expiring URL, and a little window will pop up. You will see that there are default settings inside this little window, but you are however able to change those should your resource link come from a different bucket. You will then place the name of the resource that you would like to link to. And let me remind you that you are also able to override the default expiry if you would like to. Would you like to? Go on then. You are also now given the option of attaching an icon and a button to replace that link, so that when others view your link, it appears as a dashing button and not just text. Once you have chosen your button and icon, click Insert. You will now notice a shortcode surrounding the text that we have just created. Let us update our post. Easy enough, I know. It is so simple. Now let us view the post, and you will see what your post looks like with your button in place. Also, allow me to draw your attention to the message we entered in the settings area. Furthermore, just because it is that insanely cool, if you hover over your button, you will notice at the bottom of your screen that the resource link is encoded. So, depending on what you set your time expiration as, should you click on that button right now, the download would be available. If, however, you click on it after your time expires, it would result in an error. It is all very CIA. absolutely positively cool. What this means is that should some silly person try and copy the link or share it, it will result in an error. So nifty. Right. Click refresh. Now you are able to download it again, ensuring that the only place anyone is able to access your download or product is directly from you. Once again, my pleasure to be of service. Jenkins, logging off.